Thank you. And Larry gave Jim Boyer an excellent segue. So Doug, I'll have you right up after Jim. Jim, you want to get up here and introduce yourself? While he's walking up here, my experience with Jim were that after starting golf again after a 40-year layoff, I felt pretty good because, you know, he doesn't beat me by very much. So the fact that he's not the world's greatest golfer, but he is involved in the community. I ran into Jim in Port Ludlow. He's been representing our community locally for a number of years and is a real conservative. Jim, please tell people who you are and why you want to be county commissioner.
Good afternoon. I am just proud as heck to see all you people out here showing me that what I believe is held true by other people in our community and in our state. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. A lot of people ask me what this Tea Party stuff is all about, and it seems pretty simple to me. I believe that the people who are gathering like this in cities and counties all around the nation today share one belief, and that belief is that our Constitution is still important and that it can guide our country through its future. It's that simple. Because of that, as everybody already knows, I'm running for county commissioner here. And because we declare a party in our races, that's all I'm going to say about that. This is not a political event, and this is not a campaign event. This is your event, it's my event, and it's my children and grandchildren's event. This is about our country and our future, and that's the way I'd like to celebrate it today. I've always said I won the lottery when I was born on June 28th in 1946. I was born in the greatest country this world has seen and the greatest era this world has seen. It has been one fun ride through my 63 years, and I hope everybody here feels the same, even though you don't all have that many years. I could tell by looking at you. I am genuinely concerned, and sometimes I even have misgivings when I visit with my 5-year-old and 3-year-old grandson as to what kind of country they're going to grow up in and what kind of future they're looking at because of what's going on in our country right now. And I get inspiration from the fact that knowing that there are hundreds of gatherings like this going on today, some big and some small, and for everybody standing in a parking lot like this, there's probably 10 of their friends on their email lists that all feel like we do and all have the same concern for where our country is going and what our country used to be and what it can be again. So I am so hopeful in what we're looking at in just a few months with our primary elections in August and then our general election next November. And I want to be brief here because there's other people that have some things to say, and I relate what goes on here in our state. I know from reading the different newspapers and different websites that there are a fair amount of people in our country that supported Mr. Obama and would be perfectly happy to join what he calls the world community and let the United Nations run our country. And I know that right here we all have neighbors in Kitsap, Clallam, and Jefferson County that would be just as content to let the voting bloc in the I-5 corridor run our state and our counties. And I think it's time for this to stop. I think we need to change the destiny and change the future of our county, and together I believe we can do it. In the last election, President Obama won by 9 million votes. The people that got out to vote against him, I believe, voted primarily against him because they didn't have a very inspiring candidate to vote for on the other side of that ticket. 59 million Americans voted last November not to elect President Obama. If 20% of those voters would bring one new voter into this party, we would not have any more of this nonsense for quite a long time to come. If just 1 in 5 people that are registered on the conservative side of our party system would bring one new voter, one 18-year-old, one political agnostic, one person that says, I never vote because it doesn't count. That 59 million tally would go up to $75 million, 75 million voters in no time. So in addition to Larry's plea for that driver of all political campaigns, which is money, I ask everybody to please think about who they might know that has never voted, hasn't voted yet, doesn't care to vote, doesn't want to be interested, and urge them to get registered, to get educated, and to come out and vote next fall. It is so important to all of us. That's my leaving thought. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you, Jim.